Welcome in everyone, back to another Dead by Daylight video. And today I have an Oni build for you guys. So, Oni in particular is really good at snowballing survivor teams, taking a match from 3 gens, no downs, to 4 downs and the game is over. So that's kind of what this build is about. And there's one perk in particular that I think is one of the most useful for Oni, and most people don't realize it. But we'll go ahead and get started with our first perk, which is Sloppy Butcher. Wounds inflicted by basic attacks cause survivors to suffer from knee hemorrhage and mangled status effects for 90 seconds. Increases the rate at which healing progress is lost from hemorrhage by 25%. This is just about keeping survivors injured, that way they drop more blood orbs and we can get our power up faster and just have it up more often. Now our second perk is a little bit interesting. Some people would say it's not the best for Oni, but I actually think it's pretty good for him. And this perk is Play with Your Food. You become obsessed with one survivor. Every time you chase your obsession and let them escape, you receive a token up to a maximum of 3 tokens. For each token, you have 5% haste. Now, the reason that this is good is because if you can find the obsession right off the bat, you can get that 5% haste, maybe 10% haste, and stack up Play with Your Food, and it makes it much easier to get the first hit on the first survivor, and get your power up, and just generally sort of get the ball rolling and get the match started. And then our third perk is the one that I think is really good on the Oni, sometimes a bit underrated, and it's Monitor and Abuse. While in a chase, your terror radius is increased by 15%. Otherwise, your terror radius is decreased by 25%. Now, the reason this is so good is actually because of the fourth perk I'm using, Infectious Fright. Any survivors that are within your terror radius while another survivor is put into the dying state will scream and reveal their location to you for 6 seconds. So, because our terror radius is bigger while in chase, every time we down a survivor, we have a bigger radius that could cause more survivors to scream, or just them to be in range. So that way we'll get more info when we down people, possibly making it to where we could snowball the match and down all 4 survivors in our power. And because it also decreases our terror radius when we're not in chase, it's actually really good for getting M1 hits to get our power up as well, because we'll have a smaller terror radius, and it makes it easier for us to sneak up on survivors. And for my add-ons, I simply have the Splintered Hull and the Wooden Oni Mask, which just increase the frequency that survivors will drop blood orbs, again, keeping us in our power as much as possible. Anyways, this is one of my favorite builds for the Oni, and I would say probably one of the best builds without slowdown anyway. But I'll go ahead and get into a match and show you guys just how this build works. Okay. I see some scratch marks here. Okay. I don't want to chase her so we can get some Play with Your Food. Play with Your Food. And there's the first hit. Now that we are in chase with her, I'm going to go ahead and end that chase to get another stack of Play with Your Food. Oh, never mind, it was on cooldown. Forgot about that. She is in kind of a dead zone now. But from this one vault here, should get an M1. It's almost power, so I'm going to set up a boon. Assuming the boon is probably mid-map in the main building. Not sure on that though. Go ahead and Blood Fury. I'll be her down. Gotta break this. Should have actually went for that Dwight first. We'll go ahead and pick and try and save some of our power here. kick. Ooh, and there is a lot of blood here. Which tells me they were probably healing somewhere nearby. They were healing in this location. They're probably somewhere nearby. Be stealthy. See some blood stains here. Which tells me this is the Rebecca. That'll be a down on her. Did not see any screams with infectious, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick her. Okay, we're not off to a terrible start here. Haven't quite got anything crazy to happen just yet, though. They did heal pretty quickly, so I'm assuming they probably healed close to the hook. There's Elodie once again. She does see this pallet, but I think she just barely... No, she does make it. Just a bone here. I remember where this totem is, just in case. Rebecca. Go ahead and get a hit. I want to see if I can get play with your food here. Stack of play with your food. We're gonna go ahead and leave her and go for the Elodie. We should maybe get a second stack. Yeah, there's our second stack. Ooh. Could have got a flick there if I was paying attention. There's the down. A couple screams this way. It's down on the Dwight. Another scream behind us. Okay, that was the Elodie we just downed. I believe this is the Rebecca over here. Not sure where she's gone. Go ahead and pick Dwight. Now they may pick up the Elodie. There's a missed skill check, I believe, on healing her. Yes, and then one in the main building. Okay, so we do know where everyone is right now. Oh, they dropped the shack pallet. Now, I see blood in the basement. I don't think anyone would go to the basement, but... somebody's taking the chest down here. Okay, the Elodie has been healed. That's the Thalita. I've been saying Elodie this entire time. Elodie is the one in the main building. Let's disable the Dwight. Okay. Blood Fury. Ooh, that was a good Blood Fury, actually. It's down on the Rebecca. See if we can get the Thalita here. Lost sight of her. We'll go ahead and pick and save power again. Much as I would like to get multiple downs while in our Blood Fury, if I'm not sure where they're at after downing the first, I normally will just go ahead and pick to try and save our power. It's usually more worth it because you'll get to be back in your Blood Fury much quicker. I did hear the boon go up again. It may be in the same area, it may not. Oh, it's right here. Hello. Okay, well we know where 2 of the totems are. I could go ahead and tunnel out that Rebecca, but I kind of want to keep her for the play with your food. And we get a hit there. Go back to the gen. Okay, so it's main building. We do have a really good 3-gen here if we can hold it. Hello, Dwight. Let's go for the Elodie. It's down on her. Then we'll go ahead and pick here. Some blood. There's the pick on the Dwight. Go ahead and get a hit on the Rebecca. We should get a play with your food stack there. Yep. We will make this pallet though. Okay, so he's going to be camping at pallets. That's good to know. Gonna take that pallet, and we're going to go back and check this gen. Give it a kick. I gotta check this gen over in the corner. Down on the Thalita. See if we can also get the Elodie here. It's also the Elodie. Assumed they would be healing over here, seeing as how they had saved the Elodie and they thought I was in chase with Dwight. So that's the Rebecca. Maybe not. That will be Elodie out of the game, though. There's the Dwight. This is probably decisive, actually. No, maybe not. They did end up breaking that good 3-gen we had. Everyone is fairly close to dead, or have power up again. Most of them are staying injured because of the fact that I'm getting my power so quickly. Actually, just gonna need to play with your food stack. I'll go for the Dwight. Okay, thought the Thalita might be there. Oh, there's the Rebecca. We'll go ahead and pick Dwight. Get him out of the game. No, he won't be out of the game. He's the only one that isn't on Death Hook. It's still possible. I get a feeling the Thalita may be on the gen over the corner, though. We have a ton of blood lying around, though. Go and activate power, try and get back quickly. And that is a double down. That will be game right there. It'll just be up to see if the Toledo will get hatched or not. There was a hatch offering. It's possible. There's a secret offering of some kind. Okay, so there was a missed skill check on that Jin over there, which tells me she's either over there. Could be a red herring, though. I don't know how many people use red herring anymore, though. She still is on this gen. I'm gonna let her finish it. GG's. On to the next one. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. And please try this build out for yourself. Really good build. Really good Oni build. Really fun Oni build. And yeah, hope you guys see some success with it like I did. And that'll be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.